I'm Elle, and I purchased a comic this week that had a cat on it, and I don't plan on reading it.
And I am the King of Vine. The new King of the Vine. The Sus Man, Rick Sussman. New King of the Vine. Yeah. Oh, but you were watching the Read Pile.
Alright, it's the week of August 6th, and here's some comic book news you can use.
Well, it is official. We have ourselves selfie variants. That is the first thing that we need to mention.
I gotta...
Go, show the camera. You're going to have to lean in. Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'll keep your spot marked here in the Fortress of Nerditude. Go ahead.
So like I was saying, I bought a comic today.
Yeah.
And it has a cat on it. I'm not going to read this comic.
Why aren't you going to read the comic, Elle?
It's Superman.
Right.
But look! It's one of the selfie ones. And I told myself I thought it was so stupid with the selfies.
Yeah, no, okay, go ahead.
But, look! And you know what it is?
It's an homage, yes, I know.
Ah,
it's an homage.
And I have it in this issue.
It's the same cat. If you look, it's the same. It's the
same cat. And you know what? That's pretty amazing. I think that's amazing.
That's great. No, it's wonderful. Can you get back on your mark?
Saves the animals.
Okay.
It is the only Superman.
We have more Superman-related news that we need to talk about.
Oh yeah.
So, just announced literally before we recorded this week's episode, Batman v Superman: Dawn of Oh God, we can't film our movie at the same time that Captain America 3 is coming out. Announced, as you could probably gather from the long title there, that they are no longer going to be releasing their movie on the exact same day that Captain America 3 is probably going to come out. They are going to now move it ahead 6 weeks to March 24th. Because nothing says major summer blockbuster like March 24th.
And they totally have everything ready for it.
Oh yeah.
Totally.
We got 45 seconds of a clip, you know.
They're definitely
They're
ready. They're definitely prepared to move it up.
does not inspire a lot of confidence when you announce your date first. Marvel Disney says, well, we want that date too. You say, well, whatever. And then a few months later, after Comic-Con, when you had 45 seconds of footage of a movie and made the internet explode, you still move your movie. That's not likely to be a good sign.
Yeah. Things aren't looking too good. No.
Alright, so we have some interesting reviews to get to. We should probably get to those reviews.
Sure. Alright, time for some comic book reviews. And I was lucky enough to add some things onto my pile this week that weren't really of my normal read. So I was really excited to be able to kind of touch base with some different material. The first one I'm going to talk about is Terminal Hero. Just to be a little vague about the plot, guy comes down with something a little terminal, decides to pretty much try a treatment that has been banned, and for some really good reasons, and he finds out why. The funny thing is the end of that title, Hero, the things he's doing is not really hero material, but the fact that it is the title makes me want to continue reading this. I want to see how his behavior changes. It's pretty horrific and amazing at the same time, the things that this guy is having to go through with these side effects from the treatments. I think it's pretty interesting. Now, as far as how the story is being told, just the writing itself, that I'm a little disappointed about, and I think I just have to get used to it to be able to enjoy the story to full extent. It does jump from time frame to time frame a little too much for me. Like, we're talking about something at one point and then all of a sudden we jump forward to where all these events apparently have happened, but we're not going to talk about those events. We're gonna jump over, you know, for a few months ahead, and all of a sudden something else is going on, and you're like, oh, what happened between? But I guess, you know, oh well. Even with all that, it was still a pretty good story, and I'm very interested in following up with that. So, that in mind, my next one. It was something new, and I hate to say something bad about Warren Ellis, because I'm not a big fan.
You will not say anything bad about him!
Did somebody hear something? Did you hear anything? I didn't hear anything. He's got a good name. He's got a good rap, I think. But I don't read his stuff, and I think I know why. So, Supreme Blue Rose. I was completely lost the entire time. I still don't know exactly what I read. I really don't. I don't even know how to give a review. I read the whole thing. I don't quite understand. There's a woman that has a job, finding out the secrets of something. I don't know if maybe it's purposely being vague about certain things, and you're supposed to keep reading so you find out the mystery, or it just went completely over my head. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not a Warren Ellis fan. Maybe I don't understand his writing. No knock on those who like his writing. Like Rick. But, you know, if you do like his writing, I say try. Go ahead, try. But for me personally, the type of things that I like to read, I was completely lost. I don't even know where to go with it. I don't. I read all the way to the end of to the last page. I don't even know where they would continue with it on the next issue. So, you know, good luck to you if you want to try it out. Let me know what you think and maybe explain it to me. I don't know. But I have my pick of the week. Grayson. Oh, Grayson. I like it. It's interesting. It's not the same old Batman story. But of course, I will give you a little spoiler. I like it. But yeah, we're finding out more things about what's going on with him. We're finding out where he is a little bit more and what he's involved with. At the same time, you're getting more mysteries. You're finding out more things that, you know, he's having to figure out. And his relationship with Helena is getting a little closer, and you can see a little bit of a friendship and hate almost at the same time between them. It's pretty funny, pretty amazing. But it's really sad too, because you can see that he's missing his old life. And I don't want to ruin it for you, but there's some sappy things that he says when he's doing his check-in, and it just wants to make you cry a little. But that's the wonderful world of the Batman family, and that's what it does to me. But we're gonna go ahead and move on and see what Rick has in his read pile. Rick.
Alright, and we are always very thankful that Elle managed to marvelously say terrible things about one of my favorite writers. But you know what? It's okay.
You're welcome.
Can you see the Twitch? Do I need to zoom in? It's okay. We have great things to review on my read pile. And yes, it was a proper read pile this week. Here we go. We have the latest issue of Uber 16 by our good friend whose first name I'll never get right, so I'm just going to call him Mr. Gillen. This was actually a really fabulous issue. The last couple of ones have been nice, sort of, you know, like, ooh, this is interesting, with little, like, jokes at the end of the issue that you could probably get into. This, however, really progresses the story. We are seeing the American involvement in all of this. For those of you who have read Red, White, and Truth, I believe it's called, the true story of the original Captain America, you're going to find a lot of potential similarities, I think, coming down the line about the American Ubermensch program that's going to be developing in these pages of Uber. I really, really liked it. Another very solid issue of Uber. If you're not reading it, please do. I definitely love it. Next up, similar but different, is Greg Rucka's Lazarus, issue number 10. There's my shot, and then it should be here by now. I love Lazarus. I love Forever. I love the Carlyles. I love that New York is apparently 1984 England. I love all of this. This is very, 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 very good. If you are into crazy, like, future post-apocalyptic things, if you're into the idea that maybe the gangs all got together, like the mobs, and decided, the hell with this, we're just taking over the earth, this is your book. You need to be reading this. And if you like the idea of better living through medicine, you definitely need to be reading Lazarus. Ah, so good. Not the pick of the week, though. We had a tough call. We have a beginning and an ending, and I wasn't sure which one to name my pick of the week. I feel I would be justified in making this my pick of the week, but due to earlier reviewers saying such negative things, I don't think I can anymore. Anyway, so we have Moon Knight issue 6 by the Warren Ellis. Buster, please stop rubbing your gums all over my shot. Thank you, Buster.
Whatever.
He's not even on screen. You just that's great. Put him on screen. Go ahead. We're getting in the way of my Warren Ellis anyway. Yeah, that's great. He was rubbing his goobers. What the hell was I talking about? Okay, Warren Ellis's final issue of Moon Knight. The scripts were only supposed to be 6 issues long. This reminds me a lot of the first season of Walking Dead, in that we were only ever supposed to get those first 6 episodes, and then we were never supposed to get Walking Dead again. And then by the time the second episode was over, everyone was going, oh my god, I hope we get another 95 episodes of this show. Moon Knight was that. This was 6 issues of awesome that if you didn't get in on, you're gonna want to get the trade. Each issue was individual, it was a one-shot, and the mood, the setting, the lighting, everything. It was so well done that somebody who probably hates Supreme Blue Rose would probably want to read these books, because maybe she'd like this at least. Because, you know, things.
Whoa!
Deal with... Oh wait, sunglasses. Deal with it. This gets to our main event. We all came here for one reason only, to see Rick's pick of the week. We know this, I know this, so let's get to it. Oh, it's Superior Spider-Man! Oh, yes! Superior Spider-Man number 32. I went ahead and bought the Scotty Young variant because it featured Prime in center. I know the image is not the Scotty Young variant, so we're going to try and zoom in. Hopefully you can see part of this. It is Scarlet Spider. My main man, Ben. He's in the middle. Scotty Young put Scarlet Spider right underneath $20.99. It's like he went out and he said, I wonder what Rick would like to see most on the cover. Well, he'd like to see the biggest Spider-Man of the 90s, of course. Duh. So, Superior Spider-Man issue 32. Now, as we all know, Superior Spider-Man ended. It was a terminal comic. He was a terminal hero. Huh. Anyway, it was a terminal comic, and it ended at issue 31. Doc Ock is dead, and it's gone. But there was a part of the book where Doc disappeared for like 10 hours. Evidently, what happens in those 10 hours is this comic, and that is Spider-Verse, or the Edge of Spider-Verse. Hashtag Edge of Spider-Verse. Thank you, Dan Slott. So what's going on in this issue is all of what happened in that time period. There's somebody going through each reality, killing every version of Spider-Man that we've known to exist. And in this first issue, so to speak, they hack off some of the most major iconic imagery Spider-Mans of all time. Minor spoiler, Iron Spider, who I have a HeroClix of, one of the biggest Spider-Mans ever, the red and the orange Spider-Man, yeah, he's red and gold, he's gone, he's dead, he didn't even get a panel, he got a half of a panel. This is awesome. There's also a backup story by Christos Cage that I posted a Vine of earlier. As I said at the beginning, I am the new king of Vine, the Sussman, Rick Sussman. And it got the approval of one of the most difficult comic reviewers ever, my cat, Emmy. She approved, I approve, pick of the week, and that is a read pile.
Alright, that's this week for the read pile. Rick, who are we thinking?
Well, first and foremost, we need to thank again Galvin Leatherworks for their sweet, sweet leather swag. We tried to get the unboxing video up before you guys had your con at the Tampa Comic Con, but due to user error, the video did not quite take. So we're going to have to do another unboxing. We'll just have to rebox things and then make it look... Yeah, alright. Anyway. So we need to thank Galvin Leatherworks, of course, for their awesome stuff, and you can find out more about Charlie and his awesome leather swag at galvinleatherworks.com. Should be a graphic for that. We also, of course, want to thank HeroCrate once again for being part of their allies, part of the HeroCrate Nation. I think we're called, like, heroes, like when you're part of the HeroCrate group. Yeah. But I know we're allies, and I think we're part of, like, the Hero League. It's a lot of awesome. Check them out on Twitter. They are very active on Twitter. They're awesome. HeroCrate at HeroCrate. But we have big news from Nerd Up Media. We have another sponsor. We are partners with even more things.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. So I am going to single-handedly... I'm going to pump that... Hang on, let me... Yeah! Look at that pasty arm.
This is going to explode.
Alright, I'm going to pick this up.
Do you need help?
No, because it's on the... There it is. It's Mythicon. That's heavy. Alright, so Mythicon. Mythicon is similar to MetroCon, only it's going to be right here in sunny Orlando, Florida, in September. They are partners with us. You can go to mythicconvention.com. I'll have to look. Yeah, Jesse's going to clean that up for me, and it'll be the proper thing. But it doesn't matter. However you get to the website, that's great. More importantly, it's Mythicon, and it is awesome. And we should be there because it's going to be a weekend in September. If we're not there, I know a number of Nerd Up Media members have already raised their hands and decided they wanted to go to Mythicon because it's going to be at like right next to SeaWorld, so it's going to be really easy to get to. Yeah. And we thank them for making them partners. And again, check them out if you want to. If you're in the Orlando area towards the middle or end of September, I believe it's the 19th. Again, you can check out the link at the bottom of the page here. So thanks, guys. Anyone else you wanted to thank? Is there someone you want to say hi to specifically? You pretty much just... I mean, this whole video is just you talking to her like every week anyway.
What? I got nothing to say.
Oh, okay. Well, we wanted to thank Gail again for retweeting us, and also Christos Cage. I thank you for retweeting us, and all of our new friends on the Twitter. We always welcome you. #Welcome Wednesdays. So thanks, guys. We'll see you soon.